them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Hey.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Yeah.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Hey.
Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shouting. The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
hey, all my hot girls yelling,
Bring them out, bring them
hey,
out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring them out, bring them out.
hey, front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. You talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard talk, career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring them out, bring
hey,
them out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring them out.
I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back? Back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white jerk. Pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with a in a light shirt. Lyrical technician, an electrician. Y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend. It's you I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me. If I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break your feet. If I was to ask for Megan D Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at her feet? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh.
like
Abracadabra.
and for my last trick.
Just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
Now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will fit an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy.
I have zero doubts that this whole world's about to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship bureau's out.
Set me down. So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I'm some white. I step up to that mic, cock it then. Oh my God, attention, chicken out again.
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh.
like
Abracadabra.
and for my last trick,
Just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
break it down.
Sometimes I wonder what the old me'd say.
If what?
If he could see the way it is today, he'd probably say that everything is gay.
Like happy.
What's my name? What's my
is it due to anger? You dad, if I think that, I'ma say that. Cancel me, what? Okay, that's it. Go ahead, Paul, quit, snake. You male cross-dresser, fake. And I'll probably get for that, why? But you can all. In fact, them, Dre, Jimmy, me, you. My own kids, they're brass. They can off, them and you off. You too, Paul, got two. Biggest root paws. What you thought you saw, ain't what you saw. Cause you're never gonna see me. Caught sleeping, see the kidnapping. Never did happen. Like Sherry Papini, Harry Houdini. I vanish into the thin air as I'm leaving like
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh.
like
Abracadabra.
and for my last trick,
Just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
Count me in still up.
The broken glass of a bottle makes a Jagger rock. Right now I got two shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up, already wanna quit quitting. Sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.
Hello, my name's Jason.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Lamar now from the gun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. 45 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Raider football. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Smith start with a throw here. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This ball's cut by Bowers.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Complete here to Bowers. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. And again, it's Smith. Gets this to Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, Jackson. This one falls incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. It's complete to Stevenson. He's got room to roam here. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Yeah, I love that effort. Adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Second and 6 now. He's got Smith. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Smith coming off that pick. Flushed out of the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st down, here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Lamar. Launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. He keeps it himself. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles take a 13-point lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Back to the well again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be...
Looking for Goddard, but it's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pin. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out.
Along the right sideline, there's space. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he pushes this up to midfield before going out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They motion Dotson over left. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. They're down to their final one in this half. Back to the line they go. It's second down. And again, it's Jackson. Has it in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. This ball's cut by Bowers. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's third down. Now Smith. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. And again, it's Smith. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Smith setting the throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 20 at the Eagles' 49-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's Jackson. He's on the move. Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. Taking a deep shot here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. And the Raiders get there and take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Kick is away and really up there trying to pin them deep. And it'll be short field for the ensuing possession. Punt down at the 40. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Smith has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, Smith to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He finds Johnson. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That one's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Dumps it off to his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, These little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top.
And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
He just throws this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
13-8. Hey, here we go, Sunday.
Handoff now from the gun. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Short pass brought in. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll run for this. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They give it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash.
In that close in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lamar now from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Taken in by Smith. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. He'll throw it. He's got it to his running back. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
First down throw for Jackson. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
That's the end of the 3rd. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Smith in the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Shotgun snap to Smith. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First down, here's Lamar. Getting out to his left. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the option, it's Stevenson. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. That's caught for the first. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Trying to get it with the option. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Smith on first down. He gets this one to Myers. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Blitz coming for Smith. Hits his running back.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Smith on 3rd and short. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
From the gun, a give to Stevenson. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
I'm driving a Bentley Bentayga, like I'm in that thing shifting, and I'm
2nd and 3 now. Stevenson with another carry. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets up the first. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the same.